So hello and welcome back everyone to another episode of Experts Ki Raye, and today we have our interview session with a great personality. She is the Executive Director and Trustee of Dr. D.Y. Patil Vidyapeeth deemed to be University Pune. She is entrepreneur, educationist and philanthropist. So let us all welcome Dr. Smita Jadhav. Welcome ma'am.
Thank you.
So ma'am, please tell us about your journey so far.
Okay, that's a nice question for a young person like me. I take the liberty, of course. Well, of course, brought up in an educationalist family. The education institutes were started by my grandfather in 1984, and which slowly developed. It was started with one engineering college in 1984, and then we slowly, then my father, Dr. P.D. Patil sir, who is the Chancellor of Dr. D.Y. Patil University, started his journey, and we all grew slow by slow into number of institutes, which then grew into a good university in the year 2003. So right now we are a university of approximately 25,000 students in this campus itself in Pimpri, Pune, which hosts a lot of faculties in medical. You have management,
So you
Ayurveda,
have different departments.
of
also.
course. And so I've completed my computer engineering, then my MBA. I did my PhD in education, and decided to join my father in doing this work with him of a good cause for education, which is very important for every person's life.
So ma'am, as we all can see कि एक digital revolution आ चुका है, and with the help of digital revolution, we see कि अब education तो हर area में जा सकती है, हर कोने-कोने में जा सकती है. So how do you plan to be a part of it?
We are in a wonderful century where everything is digitized now. And the whole arena where you talk about artificial intelligence, data analytics, all these heavy words are the new common thing in today's student life. Something which is a necessity where every student should know about it, and this is what the industry expects from the student who's passing out from any university per se point of view. And where according to our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji says that right now we have our GER which is at 27 to 28%, but we expected to take it to 50% in the year. But with digitization, luckily with God's support and with digitization support, I feel we will achieve this GER sooner because of digitization and the online learning mode which the government has opened up freely for all the students, and the facilities we all universities are providing for the students, since education is something which we can of course give it to all corners of villages because of the network, the Wi-Fi, the network that we have, and with Geo coming into the picture.
Yeah. And with this question, I have another question that there is new thing, UGC comes up with a lot of new things right now, a lot of new notices, amendments and everything. And we have this dual degree thing where student can pursue 2 degrees at a time, regular, distance or online. So what do you think about it? What are your views on it?
In fact, dual degree is one thing which is very important for students who really want to study a lot of fields at one time. You know, there are, if you consider online, if you look at the trend of online learning, there are a lot of students who are working and pursuing the education. But why not students who have that intelligence, who can study 2 different fields at the same time? Why not give them an opportunity? Because you see, the next generation is always more intelligent than the previous one. Absolutely. So a dual degree is a must.
But still I feel कि कुछ students के लिए एक pressure भी हो सकता है. Don't you think so? कि अब उन्हें भी इस ज़माने के साथ चलना है और उन्हें भी 2-2 डिग्रीज, ऐसा ना हो कि मजबूरी हो जाए.
कैसा है कि अगर किसी स्टूडेंट को सक्सेसफुल होना हो तो उन्हें बेसिकली एक एक्यूरेसी, एक एक्सपर्टीज़ उनके फील्ड में होनी चाहिए. सो स्टूडेंट अगर फिज़िक्स में कुछ अच्छा करना चाहता हो या एस्ट्रोफिज़िक्स में कुछ चल रहा है तो उसके लिए मैथ्स भी अच्छा है, इवन फिज़िक्स इज़ गुड. बट इफ़ ही फील्स दैट ही वांट्स टू डू समथिंग कंबाइंड, इट इज़ एन अपॉर्चुनिटी उनको आगे बढ़ने के लिए डुअल डिग्री के साथ, एक्सपर्टीज़ के साथ. But it's not a compulsion. अगर मुझे मैथमेटिशियन होना है तो मुझे फिजिक्स की एक्सपर्टीज़ नहीं चाहिए. I can take only one degree at one time. So it will never be a compulsion for anyone, but it is a choice. हमेशा बच्चों, students always have an opinion about it and they will take that right choice.
So students, if you think कि you can do it, go for it, and if you think कि नहीं आप एक के साथ ही जाना चाहते हो, even then it is okay.
Absolutely. और अभी एज का कोई बैरियर नहीं है, तो आप किसी एज में कभी भी पढ़ाई कर सकते हैं.
So ma'am, as we see now, every other university is providing online education and wanted to be the part of online era. So what makes DPU Online stand out?
That's a very good question, Pooja. Thank you so much. DPU University, DPU Online Learning, Center for Online Learning. We are a university basically who has an expertise of faculties who are trained to provide online education. As you all know, that online education is through digitization. So it is important that the faculties are well trained to digitally deliver the lectures to the students. It is important to have the connect between the students and the teachers so that the students understand the content that they are planning to study with the help of the teachers and the mentors. One very good service that we provide is the mentor system, who are continuously in touch with the students, helping them out throughout their journey once they enroll with us. Because the student is not in the campus, it is natural that the student feels that it is not connected with the university. But yes, it is very important that our mentors are continuously in touch with the student, explaining them what exam they are going to give, what they are supposed to study and during which day, the study pattern they are supposed to follow, which case studies references to which subject, which case studies will help them in their career, in their life, in their placements. Even when you talk about MBA projects, of course we have real-time studies, real-time projects happening at the university level. So that makes a difference. It is similar to what is happening during the regular mode itself. We also have a learning management system called as Swayam, where students can access the content and video lectures, assess the case studies, read about new case studies which are given by expert faculties in the industry as well as academicians. So our case studies are very relevant to today's world. Like if you take the case study of Byju's, why they say the Byju's balloon bursts, or will it still grow? So all these things are analyzed, giving the students the latest trends that are happening in the universities, which they can apply immediately. Because as you know, in online learning, nearly 80 to 90% students are from the working group.
And you also have this Swayam collaborated courses, or
Of course.
Even
the edX, we also have
EDX.
EDX certification programs, where you have lot of the international certification programs from well-renowned universities like Harvard, Massachusetts, London School of Economics. There are more than 1,000 certificate programs from well-renowned universities which the students can access, which are available in the program itself, and they're designed in the program. And of course, they can speak to the expert faculty in our Center for Online Learning and discuss with them which certification, which skilling program will be useful for them, which will enhance their growth and their career.
So with this question, I have this another question that is on UGC notice: equivalence of degree, be it online, conventional or distance. So do you have any views on it?
Of course, online learning should be equivalent to a regular degree.
Do you think that it will burst the myth around online education and distance education?
100% it will burst the myth. Of course it should. See, basically when you consider what is regular education, you come to the campus, you are attending lectures, you are giving exams, and you are getting your certification program or your degree certificate. And what is the difference between online? The only difference is you're studying at your time and at your space. Suppose if you want to study in the night, you work the whole day and you want to study in the night from 8 to 12, which in a regular college it is not possible to take lectures in the night from 8 to 12. But here, with the help of digitization in the regular online mode, whatever is taught in college is of course taught in the online mode, but you will find it in your computer itself. So there's hardly any difference, because in the online regular Center for Online Learning schools, you'll find that they're following the similar pattern as it is being taught in a regular campus mode. So of course the degree certificate that is being provided by a regular college is equivalent to provided in the online learning, because you're taking the same efforts.
So ma'am, there is this new thing, academic bank of credits for students to create ID, and it is mandatory. So can you elaborate about this?
Of course. See, Pooja, how it is. You have a general bank, right? Like you have HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank. There you deposit money.
Yeah.
But now academic bank of credit is one bank where it is going to store the subjects or the courses that you've done till now. It's going to keep a detailed information about the program that you had joined, when you had joined, from which university you had joined, what date you had completed it on. Now UGC has come up with a good regulation, is that if you do a particular course, that is you do a particular subject from a particular university, you can complete suppose you complete 1 year in a particular university. The university has to give this information that this so and so student has completed so many subjects, that is so many courses, so many credits. Each course has a particular number of credits on the number of hours that you study in. So the number of credits that you complete in the university, that information is stored in a bank called as academic bank of credits, and that score is stored at the UGC government level. So it is a central depository. So suppose after 1 year I decide I want to take a break, I don't want to continue my studies, and after taking a break, so after 1 year, I suppose in the previous year you were studying with Pune University and you decided, no, now I don't want to go with Pune University, I want to go with Delhi University. I want to continue the same program in Delhi University. So out there, when you apply to Delhi University will take the credits that were stored in the academic bank of credit, take it from there and give you the benefit that you have completed the 1 year in Pune University. So you can directly start from your second year in Delhi University itself. So this is the benefit of the credit banking.
So now students को बैंक के अलावा एक academic bank भी मिल जाएगा.
Absolutely.
And it is going to help students. And मैम ये अगर फॉरेन में स्टडीज करने जाना है तो उसके लिए भी हेल्प करता है?
I'm sure UGC will make provisions for that as well. And the best part is, if you credit your credit score that is deposited in the academic bank of credit, you can keep it for 7 long years. So the student has a chance to study and complete his degree for 7 years.
7 years.
And all this work is going to be done by the university level itself. So the student hardly has to do anything, because the credits are transferred to the academic bank. The work is done by the university itself. The student has to do nothing.
So what about the faculty members? Like in regular education we have faculties. So do they teach in online mode or you have different faculties?
Of course, regular faculties teach in the online mode. So it's like a regular degree. Of course, the regular faculties with the perceived qualifications teach in the online mode.
And do you have placement cell for the students of online mode?
Like the regular mode, of course, we have a placement cell which works for the students. Whenever we have requirement, of course, the students are trained with the skills required and placed.
Ma'am, can you tell about discussion forum or community forum to our students?
Of course,
what it is?
Of course. Discussion forum and community forum is a very nice concept for the students to understand what happens in different arenas of every person's life and every person's opinion. What happens is, in a particular course or in a particular topic, a faculty discusses a case study where he or she tries to explain a particular scenario of a particular industry. Every industry has a different outlook from a different perspective point of view, from a different opinion point of view. Like, you are from the media and I am from the education section, so I look at a case study from a different angle altogether, trying to relate it to my industry itself. So when a particular faculty asks your opinion in the discussion forum, which is seen by all the students in your community who are in that group itself, so then they give their opinion about it, that opinion is read by you. So you will get a different perspective of that particular case study or that particular problem from my point of view. And of course, Pooja, in the discussion forum, whenever you are giving opinion about a particular problem and the faculties find it that there can be a better way out to that problem as well, they also revert back to the student, replying to the solution that the student has given. So there is a to and fro exchange of information that comes in the discussion forum, and it gives a very healthy environment for all of them to study.
And ma'am, what about there is this approvals thing, which is very important for any university to provide courses. So what are the approvals DPU Online holds, and what is the importance of approvals?
See, basically, DPU University is a NAC accredited university with 3.64 grade. It is category 1 university. And for the Center of Online Learning, of course, we have received the approval from UGC and AICT as well. And it follows all the standards which are defined by the UGC and the AICT. So it is following all the rules and regulations set by the government, is all I can say.
And ma'am, as you talk about LMS earlier, so there is this thing, industry exposure, and which is very much important, I guess, for students as of now. So what kind of industry exposure do you give to our online education students?
See, when you look at industry exposure, every industry has a particular set of requirements which they require their students to have, particular skills to have. And we as a Center for Online Learning just don't have academicians who are working with us, but we have professors of practice also who teach the students, who have a lot of years of experience, who are working in the industry as well as teaching the students. So there is a collaboration between what the industry requires and what the students need to learn. And looking at this collaboration, looking at the requirements of what the industry skills are required, we have provided the students a set of different certification programs to our students who enroll with us, which would benefit them in their particular industry to grow in their industry and take the skill knowledge which is required from the top universities of the world.
So you also have this faculty members and mentors. What is
Yes.
the differentiation between them?
Mentors are there to guide them, to handhold them throughout their journey once they enroll with the student, as a student in the Center for Online Learning. So if they have any admin issues of where to fill the exam form, where to submit their projects, which basic questions like which faculty teaches which subject or which course, which program, or if you want to answer if you want to know the schedule of the whole program or basic admin questions, the mentors are there to solve it and to guide you. So they have a solution to all your.
So DPU Online Degree is valid for government jobs and private jobs, because this is like mostly asked question by students only. उन्हें इस बात पे
Yes,
विश्वास
of
नहीं
course.
होता.
Online degree, DPU online degree is valid for government jobs as well as private jobs. We have a lot of students who are IS officers who are studying with us in the DPU online learning mode. We also have students studying from TCS and Accenture. Of course, it is valid for both the fields, and it will provide you a growth path. in both the fields, whether you're working in government as well as in private.
So there is nothing like students will get government jobs and
100%, 100%.
private jobs.
It is an
top
approved
MNCs,
degree.
right?
It is an approved degree from the government.
And can you tell about the difference between online, distance, and regular?
I'm sure regular mode, you must be aware that you have to go to the campus, study there, and you have to write down your exams, and you have to attend the lectures regularly. That is regular mode of teaching. What happens in distance is you have to attend a particular number of hours of lectures in the campus itself, and you have to come to the campus to give your exam. This happens in the distance learning mode. But in the online mode, everything is online. You don't have to come to the campus even to get your certificate. You will get it at your home as well. And you have to attend lectures online. You have to give the exam online.
So online education is not for technical education, right?
Technical education, online education is not for technical education, yes.
It requires more practical knowledge.
Absolutely. So you have to attend the campus.
And what is going to be written in the student's degree? Let's say if I have pursued MBA from online mode in DPU Online. So
As per UGC regulation, you will have the name of your degree along with online mode written on it.
and ma'am, this is my personal question, that where do you see online education in next 5 years?
Online education in the next 5 years, the thing is we are in a very brilliant arena of the coming century where everything is going digital. So as you see, Pooja, there is a lot of growth in online education because there is 170% growth in the online education
And
itself.
that is just in 1 year, right?
That is just in 1 year, which is in 21-22 year, and there are literally 20 lakh students newly enrolled in the online education mode. So the growth is on its way, and the GER, as the Honorable PM Sir has said, we will get it soon.
ये तो
That
सिर्फ
is
एक साल का है. I
50%.
think 5 years में तो धमाका होने वाला है.
Yes, we are all praying for that.
So ma'am, how do you conduct examination?
Okay,
Like it's going to be online, right?
of course, as you put it, it is going to be online. So what happens is once you are enrolled with DPU Online Learning, the mentors inform you regarding when the exams would be. So after you have finished your lectures through the online mode, they'll give a particular date for your exam. You have to choose when you want to give the exam in the proctored mode, and they will send you a link at that particular time after you fill the form on that particular day. Once you enter, click that link itself, you will enter the proctored examination system, where on the screen they will expect you to have a camera. Of course, we do a pre-testing before the exam where we check your camera and the angles of the camera, making sure the exam is given in a proper way, in the way required in the
360
regular
degree view, right?
Absolutely, in the regular way required in the regular mode itself. And of course, we have experts sitting at our end at the online learning mode who are monitoring you while you give your exams. And if anything there is suspicious going on, of course, we raise issues, we beep them with it is not allowed, and it is fully proctored, making sure there's nothing else on the screen except for the exam that is happening on the computer itself.
So there are students who have this financial issues and they can't pay the fees whole एक बार में, उनको चाहिए थोड़ा gaps, and this is a very एक problem है. Students बोलते भी हैं कि इतनी ज़्यादा फीस है, we can't pay this. तो उनके लिए what do you have? आप EMI facilities provide करते हैं?
Of course, Pooja, looking at some students who have financial problem, जिनको बहुत issues रहते हैं, working रहते हैं, उनके बहुत सारे financial burdens रहते हैं, उनके लिए हमने बहुत अच्छी EMI facility provide की हुई है through EduOnes and Finance Peers, that if you contact them, and of course they will provide you that loan with a very minimum amount of just 3%. A loan with just 3%, which you'll never get it outside, just for the education sector specifically, and you can avail that loan facility and do your education.
So now you provide everything for the student. अगर वो एक बार में आप फीस पे नहीं कर सकते, still you have the option कि आप EMI facility की तरफ जा सकते हैं and एक best university या best education के साथ जा सकते हैं.
Absolutely.
So with this question we come to an end, And the very last question is, why choose DPU Online?
As you're aware, Pooja, that Dr. D.Y. Patil University, we have a history where we have lakhs of alumni connected with us throughout the world. And Dr. D.Y. Patil University has a legacy of giving quality education to all the students who enroll in the university. And because of that, we have been at the top 50 NRF ranked university. For that matter, if you look at our medical college is ranked at 17 when you compare it with other medical colleges in India, the government and the non-government private medical colleges. Our dental college is ranked NRF ranked 3rd, of course, and our pharmacy college is also in the top 50. When you compare it, so quality education has been our forte and has been our major crux of giving education at the best quality we can. With the Center for Online Learning, we have made sure that we provide our students with a lot of flexible, futuristic, global and affordable learning solution to our students, and where we can educate students in different ways, where they can strategize, have wonderful leadership roles, analyze the problem properly, influence, and use different methodologies where they can solve problems, giving them the latest industry techniques which are very important in today's world, and of course give them the placement support so that they can enhance their career after they study with us. We make sure that the experience that they get with the online learning should be something they remember and take for their life. And for that, we have a lot of interactive e-learning content in the learning management system. We have a lot of live interactive classes where you can interact with the students, of course, along with your peer students and with the teachers who have a lot of industry experience as well. So they are professors of practice. So the best of best faculties and best of best knowledge is what we strive to provide our students. Along with this, we have group discussions, then the online academic sessions with a weekly planner where you can plan, where we give you an idea how to plan your whole academic career, which matches your goal as well as your professional life. Along with this, we also provide a lot of certification programs from EDX, which we have practically nearly close to 1,000 different types of certification programs which are included in the program which you plan to enroll with our Center for Online Learning, and which will help you skill yourself and take you way ahead from times and help you be a better person and a better professional in your industry. So come join DPU because it will make you the best.
So thank you so much for this lovely session. Hope we will have this session again, and I just hope कि आपके सारे questions, सारी queries solve हो चुके होंगे. But still, if you have, you can always write it on our comment section. Thank you so much, ma'am.
I hope I've answered all your questions.